Hmm. Hey, Benny. Look, old train station. What'd you make of it? Benny? Eddie. I'm getting confused. You see a Securitron? Yeah. I'm not hallucinating, right, Eddie? Come on. Let's see what's in the train station. Oh, Scorpion. Fantastic. Vending machines. Not really want to turn those down. Terminal, not all that good with those. Sarsaparilla. What the hell is that Securitron doing? Where's our lunchbox? Do you reckon you could climb this? Duffel bag. Whoa, NCR money at the wazoo. Trail mix, water jet. Hit the jackpot up here, Eddie. Imagine if you had something that could fire guns that quickly working for us. There's got to be a way up on the rest of these platforms. What's with the Exodus? Oh, it's the cannons. Hey, you never know, maybe Jessup and his boys will be useful later. They don't keep their word and escort you out, Jessup? I would say I'd come with you, but actually my deliveries have taken me to a nice trading post along the road here a few times. Might be worth a look, Eddie. There's a kid there. He's different. Good different though, you'll like him.
Hey.
Shush.
Welcome to the 188 Slop and Shop. How can I help you?
I'd like to see what you have for sale, please, Michelle.
Have a look.
A few rounds, a few pistols, a few shotguns. I find myself with a few things I'm not actually gonna need. A couple of long fuse dynamites and some powder charges for one. Some recharger pistol. Don't think I'm ever gonna need it. Oh wait, you have nowhere near the money to buy that thing from me. I'll hold on to it for now. Look, I've got an old NCR service rifle and I'm out of the ammo for it. You may as well take it off my hands.
Another satisfied customer.
Time for me
Later.
to head. Go talk to the ammo guy. Hey!
You a merc? Because you don't look like a prospector.
Something like that. You an NCR soldier?
Hell yes, sir. Well, not officially. Not anymore. They mustered me out a year ago. Administrative discharge.
Administrative discharge? Exactly does that mean?
It means my CO was an asshole and I told him to eat shit. He ordered me to flog a couple deserters. Those kids didn't desert. They just got liquored up on the strip and missed roll call. I don't know what else the brass expects. Half these kids don't get more than 2 weeks of training before they ship them out here.
How'd you end up selling weapons?
Going home didn't feel right. Not with those savages camped on the other side of the river sharpening their knives. And I still get to see my old platoon when they pass through here. Make sure the new CO is treating them right, and sneak them extra ammo. Anyway, I was always complaining about the standard issue gear. The new kids don't even get body armor. Can you believe that?
Go on.
So I hooked up with a couple other vets. Bribed a gunrunner. Now we're supplying grunts, mercs, and anybody else on our side. We don't make much, but at least we're saving lives.
You're saying the NCR doesn't have the caps to outfit their troops?
Vegas is bleeding us dry. We're tossing caps at 100 different problems, while Caesar bides his time and lets us wear ourselves out. This war is gonna bankrupt the NCR unless we finish off the Legion fast and dirty. We shouldn't be perched up at the dam. We ought to be crossing the Colorado and sticking a boot up Caesar's ass.
Interesting. Look, show me what you have for sale.
Sure, no problem.
You do have a lot of useful stuff, don't you? Not much in the way of ammo, though. Oh well. Wait.
You've done a good turn for the NCR, and now we'd like to do one for you. There's an NCR emergency two-way radio. You call, and we'll come running. You're not alone out here. The NCR has your back. Stay safe and good hunting.
Thanks, Ranger. Good to know I've got some friends. Just a trooper. Where's the kid? Still down here?
Man, I love my guns.
Alexander. Who are you?
Is there some reason I should be talking to you?
I would like to see what you have for sale, asshole.
Am I selling? Yeah. Am I selling to you? No. Sorry to hurt your feelings, but you're small time. Move along.
I figure a guy like you gets his pick of the killing gear.
You might be onto something. I like to hang on to any weapons mods I run across. Take a look.
Finally. Gun runners. One good thing about you all is that you do have a shit ton of equipment. Listen. I need your 357s. All of them. In return, got a recharger pistol. You know what? While we're at it, why don't you give me your 44 Magnum rounds as well? And I can give you a plasma rifle as well. Good deal to you. You're getting all the stuff out of this.
Another satisfied customer.
Thanks, asshole.
Later.
Hey, you are still here. Good.
Hey. Hi, mister. I hope you're doing fine today.
I'd like to see what you have for sale, please, forecaster.
Oh, I don't sell things, mister. I sell thoughts.
Thoughts.
I can take off my medicine and do some thinking. People say it's real interesting. I don't know, because I never hear it. Some people say that it's a gift. Other people say it's the kind of thinking anyone could do if they watched more than they talked. I don't know which is true. I see a lot. I think a lot. There's a lot to hear through the 188, too. That maybe accounts for the thinking.
What exactly is your medicine? I've always wondered that. And how do you take it off?
This thing on my head is headache medicine. It works real good, except I can't think when it's on. Really think, I mean.
I'll pay 100 caps.
Great. What do you want me to think about? I can think about you, here, or everywhere. What do you want?
Here.
I need to take off my medicine. Local. The here and now. Little of interest. Things to buy. False hopes and regrets watered down. Washed down in dirty glasses. With regret comes a girl. Smiling sad. Brown robe. Name Veronica. Half here. Wraps her and her heart up like a pack. In the pack. A key, some say. Forecast. Cloudy with a chance of friendship. Ouch. Thinking small only hurts a little, but it's a sharp pain.
What about me?
Sure, I could do some more thinking. What should I do my thinking about this time? Okay, let me take off my medicine. Your face does the thinking. 2 to the skull, yet 1 gets up. Odds are against you, but they're just numbers after the 2 to 1. You're playing the hand you've been dealt, but you don't let it rest. You shuffle and stack, and a gamble. A gamble that may pay off, but how? Forecast, rapidly changing conditions. A lot of thinking. Most of it in your face. It's almost shouting at me. Sorry if I said anything weird.
It's alright, kid. I'm used to hearing weird shit now. Still, shuffling deck. Chance of friendship. Think the girl in the brown robe would be useful to me, huh? Might be worth a go. Thanks, kid.
Bye.
I appreciate how you've been helping us so far.
No problem, Ezekiel. I have no idea who you are or how I've been helping you, but I'll go with it.
It's amazing.
Hi there. Veronica?
No offense, but you look like you've traveled a long way down some bad roads. Where'd you come from?
The grave?
Huh. Well, in that case, I take it back. You look pretty good, given the circumstances. Well, welcome then. I'm Veronica. I live in a hole in the ground.
You live in a hole in the ground.
Well, a bunker, if you want to get technical. I think it sounds more interesting my way. But I'm
Fair
not
enough.
there much anymore. I'm usually out here picking up food and supplies for my family, whatever they need.
You just leave them in the bunker?
Yeah, I'm not worried. They can handle themselves. But somebody has to get the groceries, know what I mean? And actually these days, I think they'd rather have me out here anyway. But that's a whole other story. So listen, can I ask you something on the level?
Go ahead. Sure, why not?
I had a run-in with this group calling themselves the Brotherhood of Steel. Pretty strange bunch. Do you know anything about them?
Brotherhood? usually harmless unless you use advanced technology near them.
Well, that shouldn't be a problem for me. I can't afford anything like that. Hey, so where are you headed anyway?
Gonna go see an old friend.
This is quite a journey you're going on then. Must be an interesting relationship to have brought you all this way. I'll be honest. You're the first person I've run across out here that looks like he can really handle himself. There are places I've never been to that'd be too dangerous for just me. What do you think? Maybe we could travel together. Help each other out.
Don't you have a family to feed?
Like I said, they can handle themselves. And I'm not the only one getting supplies for them. It's a big family.
You don't exactly look like much. Brown robe. What do you bring to the table?
Good. That's the look I was going for. Trust me on this one, though. You'll be glad you brought me along. If I turn out to be a burden, we can part ways at any time. No hard feelings.
Fair enough. That's a power fist, isn't it? You gonna be punching through a lot of walls? Where exactly are you hoping to go?
Oh, nowhere in particular, really. Just hoping to see more of the world. Looking for a fresh perspective. I want to see how different groups have adapted to survive in the Mojave. See if there's something I can learn from.
Okay. We'll give it a go for now.
Now you're talking. One thing you should know first, though. I ask you about the Brotherhood because I'm one of them. I know, but I had to know how you react when I told you. We have made a lot of enemies. You still okay bringing me along?
As long as you're honest with me from now on.
Sure. Just don't ever ask me if your outfit makes you look fat. Well, thanks for taking a chance on a naive young girl from California with stars in her eyes and a pneumatic gauntlet on her hand. Let's hit the road, huh?
Did you just say I looked fat? Consider yourself lucky, B. Come on. Heading for the strip. So you're a scribe, huh? Probably seen a few interesting things then. Wait, whoa.
What's up?
A couple of questions.
He was dead when I got there.
Right. It's a long shot. Ever hear of a guy called Benny?
Sure. He's one of the hotel managers on the Strip. He comes up in the news now and then. Him and the other chairman run the Tops. It's one of the nicer hotels. Or so I hear. Elder McNamara wouldn't shell out for a passport for me, so I've actually never been to the Strip. Why do people get so cheap when they get old?
Good question.
This
Look, what do you know about New Vegas itself?
Yep, it's your typical city layout. Rich people in a gated community surrounded by extreme poverty. House gave the area around the Strip to the locals, but he has no interest in it, so he ignores it entirely. It just needs new management. I'd love to see the Brotherhood do it, but since the Codex doesn't say clean up Freeside, no one listens to me. Bunch of sticklers.
Okay.
Well, when two people really love each other, you really don't know this stuff yet?
You're funny, Veronica. You really are. What do you think of the NCR, though?
I'm worried they'll be the death of the Brotherhood. They take what they want. We defend our interests to the death. But there's a handful of us and tens or hundreds of thousands of them. So it's not going to end well. Last time we clashed, we lost a lot of people. Retreated to our bunker. Now we're afraid to even move around during the day.
Pretty ballsy of you to hang out at an NCR outpost.
Ooh.
What about the Legion?
Silliest dressed band of raping, slaving marauders you'll see east of California. I'll say that. Where's that touch of old world class? Although, I hear the soldiers mount each other as much as they mount their women, so maybe they did keep a little something from the Empire. No such privilege for the women, though. Figures. So, to answer your question, they're a bunch of hypocritical jerkwads. It's a word.
Right. Tell me a little bit about yourself before we get any further along the road. By the way, this is Eddie. He doesn't say much.
I like long walks in the desert and candlelit metal workshops.
Fair enough. How can I best use your skills?
I like punching things, but sometimes shooting things just has to do.
Anything else?
Yeah. I've been taking things apart and putting them back together since before I said my first word. You want to build something? Talk to me, and we can do it right there on the spot. Workbenches are for novices. Who knows? I might even be able to show you a Brotherhood trick or two.
Fair enough. What are your goals?
I want a dress.
A dress.
Yeah, a good one. Something elegant and classy, you know? But still stylish. Something that's eye-catching and sexy, but also says, don't fuck with me. I keep hoping I'll come across some old-world designer gown when I'm scavenging, but it never happens. Maybe I should move back to California.
That's your goal. You want a nice dress.
Hey, you try getting a date wearing scribe robes. Might as well be wearing sweatpants. I just like them, you know? They make you feel like a woman. Those ladies before the war, they knew what they were doing.
Tell me something else.
Can I make it up?
You have any other family in the Brotherhood, or was that entirely a lie?
Just my parents, but they haven't been around for a long time. Dad was a paladin, Mom was a scribe. They died in the same battle, trying to hold off the NCR from... something. I don't remember what it was. Guess it seemed important at the time.
Helios 1. Tell me something else about you.
Like what?
Ever been in love?
Ever been nosy? I was, once. We were pretty young, but I like to think it was love.
What happened?
She left the Brotherhood. Wanted to put some distance between herself and her parents. Since our membership isn't open to outsiders, some members think that obligates all of us to procreate. You can guess which camp her parents belong to.
You didn't leave too?
No. Couldn't bring myself to leave everyone else behind. Couldn't convince her to stay, either. I'd hoped love would be enough to influence her decision, but it wasn't. We were both too stubborn. I don't know where she is now, but I'm sure she's moved on. I still think about her, though. Once in a while.
It's fair enough.
Like what?
Are you, well respected among other members of the Brotherhood?
If you take trying to keep me as far away from Hidden Valley as possible because I ask too many difficult questions as a sign of respect, oh yeah. That's not to say I don't get along with them. I just think they don't know what to do with me sometimes.
Okay.
Like what?
One last question. Is there anywhere in particular you want to go?
Nowhere specific. I just know there are a lot of groups who are actually doing well for themselves out here. I want to understand how and why. See them at work.
Fair enough. Let's keep moving.
Let's.
First experience. How close have you got to Vegas before? It's been a long time since I was on the Strip. And my passport's not exactly valid anymore. Whole nother problem we're gonna have to deal with once we get to Freeside. Well, this is a bit surreal. Well, making for that train yard up ahead. The trick with Vegas is we're not going to go straight at it. It's a walled community. And at this side, we get too close and we're dealing with either NCR troopers crawling all over us demanding to see documentation, or fiends. Up to you to decide which is worse. So we're actually gonna go right past Vegas. North. Some people in here that I am fairly aware of. Followers of the apocalypse.
Hey.
How you doing, guys?
When people have got nothing left, they can always turn to the followers.
Thanks, Doc. You guys selling medical supplies?
That is one battered iBot. It's a miracle it's still functioning.
He's tougher than he looks.
I didn't know the Brotherhood had any people out here.
She's, yeah, she's either crazy or strong. Haven't made my mind up yet. Heads up. Might get to see how good you are in a fight, Veronica. Never mind, just big corners. Let's not piss them off. Ah, the lights of Vegas. It's gonna be nightfall by the time we reach Freeside. Rest stop. Shit, get down. Eddie, back to the same old, same old. Veronica, let's see what you can do. Alright, you're fairly impressive. I'd love to see this punching things you were so happy to shout about. Ah! God damn it, they got a sniper. Watch yourself. He's firing 308s. Not exactly something you want to take a bullet from. Hold on, V. Veronica. V. Eddie might be able to do some damage to this guy and then we'll finish him off. I must have really pissed off Caesar. That's Camp McCarran over there. NCR's main... Victor? Drop the gun.
Had enough?
Veronica, let's see what your power fist can do. Uh-oh, dynamite, watch out. Eddie's down. Fuck this. Let's see what this pistol can do. Hey, buddy, where you going? Where you going, buddy?
You like that?
Hi there. His head. Fucking Legion. Everyone okay?
What'd I miss?
Not much, actually. Handled yourself pretty well. That could have been a lot worse than it was. Glad you were here. Took out the field hand, though. Very first dynamite throw. Poor kid. Legion. Bastards. Oh. Looks like they took out the owner of the rest stop. No rest nor stopping for us here, guys. Hello. Victor!
Fancy meeting you here, friend.
How did you get here?
Just rolling along on my spurs. Looks like I just might make it to New Vegas after all.
Good. See what happened here?
Yep. Guess it's just down to you and Fancy Pants. I wouldn't worry about him. He looks all hat and no cattle, if you ask me.
It's good to see you again, Victor.
Yep. But this is getting mighty embarrassing. People gonna start to talk.
You see Benny at all?
Fancy Pants? No, I ain't seen hiding a hair of him since the tussle in Good Springs. I'm sure he ran back to the soft living of New Vegas, though.
Alright. See you, Victor.
Look me up when you get to New Vegas. I'll buy the first round.
You got it, buddy.
Howdy, partner.
That's Victor. He's kind of odd. Drink a Nuka-Cola. Patch yourself up. Let's get on the road. Try not to get too close to the big corners. You'll scare them. He's kind of going the way we're going, but catching up with Securitron's another problem in and of itself. Watch. My rads are sucking up like nobody's business. Make sure I don't get sick. NCR patrol. The cisterns. No, I don't need to go into the drains, thanks. Sewers are gonna be full of ghouls. Thought I was getting close to Freeside. Ah, there we are. God damn it. We got fiends. You might call them raiders, depending on where you're from. These central sewers. That's got some slightly worrying implications. If the fiends are using the sewers for access, they may be under Vegas. Got him. I was hoping we wouldn't have to run into them. Here we go. Eastgate to Freeside. This is one of the outer districts of New Vegas, and our best chance at getting a hold of one of those passports. Really?
Had enough?
I wouldn't say that was a smart idea, buddy. There are 3 of us. Probably just a chem addict, hoping that I would be carrying enough caps for his next fix. Followers of the Apocalypse.
We've got stuff we're not even allowed to sell, people. Only at Mick and Ralph's. We've got stuff we're not even allowed to...
We may have an issue.
Hi.
The Kings. Kings. Down there you've got the Atomic Wrangler and the Silver Rush.
Come on.
Help the Kings.
Enough?
That had to hurt.
Like that?
You look new to Freeside, so here's a little advice, friend. Don't go past the Southgate greeter without talking to it first.
Why wouldn't I want to do that?
Those bots are programmed to vaporize anyone who enters the fenced-in area without authorization from the greeter.
Thanks for the free advice. Who are you?
The name's Old Ben. I've been living in Freeside since the day I was born.
What's your story?
I've done a bit of everything around here. Courier, butcher, crier, escort, gun for hire. Some of which I'm not proud of, but I do my best to help around town when needed.
Courier. Used to be one myself before I got shot in the head.
Exactly one of the reasons I got out of that job. Too many shifty characters looking to have someone else move their hot items.
How'd you get into butcher?
My father ran a butcher shop here in town, but business went downhill when another vendor started selling this strange meat at half our prices.
Sounds odd.
You're telling me. Not long after my father's shop went under, and he passed away from the loss, people around town started experiencing shakes. No one gets shakes like that unless they're eating human flesh. But no one would believe me. The sick bastard gradually went insane and passed away. Wasn't long before someone moved into the guy's place and found half-buried human remains in the crawl space. I didn't bother saying "told you so."
Ugh. Tell me about Crier.
After a while, I made enough money to get a passport into Vegas. Back then, you could get approved for entry for a fraction of what it costs now. Well, I got a job working as a crier outside of the Tops, advertising for the local talent performing at the casino. That didn't last long.
What happened?
Well, being a suave young guy, I chatted up the ladies from time to time, and one of the manager's girls started to take a liking to me. I never touched the woman, but the jealous prick decided it was my time to go. He framed me by saying I'd stolen from the casino. Sure enough, a few grand was missing from the casino vault. I have to assume the bastard stole the funds and figured I was a convenient fall guy.
It's horrible.
Yeah, but what can you do? I was stripped of my casino apartment and all of my belongings and booted back into Freeside. From there, I didn't have a lot of career options, as my rep was destroyed. So the escort job sort of fell into my lap. No pun intended.
So, an armed guard.
Well, I suppose you could look at it that way, but I was packing a whole different kind of heat. No, escort just sounds better than man-whore.
Ah. So you got paid for sex?
Yep. I was damn good at my job, too. But after a while, I just felt like a piece of meat and had to quit.
Fair enough. Gun for hire, then?
When I quit the escort job, I had enough money to buy a pistol belt and some other gear. Bodyguards make a good, honest living, and I had the wits and physical build to handle most thugs. After saving a few tourists from trouble, I got a reputation for being a stand-up guy again, and after a decade, managed to save up enough to retire.
Fair enough.
All right.
I'll see you later, old Ben.
Till next time. Hello again.
I didn't say anything.
Bye.
He might be going a little stir crazy in his old age, guys.
Exterminate.
That guy just trying to blow himself up? Whoa, 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 hey.
Submit to a credit check, or present your passport before proceeding to the gate. Trespassers will be shot.
Credit check. What's that for?
Admission to the strip requires an official passport, or proof that you are carrying the required minimum balance. These policies prevent less reputable persons from entering, and ensure a good time will be had by all who enter the strip.
Credit check's a one-off. I'll find a way to get a passport.
Please return when you have sufficient cash or passport.
We may have the cats, but I don't exactly want to go on the New Vegas Strip bankrupt. Plenty of people working around here that will need some sort of jobs done. Maybe we can pick up a few caps. Let's have a look, ask around at the casino. See if they need any work done. Why are there so many gunfights going on here? Eddie, tell me that wasn't you. Made me believe it. Smitty's Atomic Wrangler.
Yep.
Hi there.
Welcome to the Atomic Wrangler. What can I get you?
Looking for employment. You got any work that you need done?
We've got the basics covered, but now you mention it, we have had unusual requests from some of our wealthier customers. If you can recruit escorts to match these customers' proclivities, I'd be willing to pay you finder's fees.
Sort of proclivities are we talking?
Our wealthiest client has a thing for ghouls and a thing for cowboys. He wants an escort who can satisfy both fetishes. Plenty of customers have said they'd be willing to pay extra for a suave talker, someone who can fake the boyfriend experience real good. And then there's these disgusting robot fetishists you may have heard about. Well, those creeps want a sex bot. If you ever run across a sex bot, not that I'd ever want one within 100 feet of me, but I gotta be a businessman about it.
I expect 100 caps minimum for each candidate.
Just don't rough up the merchandise before delivery. You break it, you bought it.
You know what? They gotta be critical to your business, right? How about double?
Okay, you got yourself a deal. Find escorts to fill the positions, and I'll pay double.
I'll see if I run across anyone.
Just direct them to the Wrangler. I'll pay you when they show up.
Sure. Any idea where I could start looking for a sex bot?
The best place to start would be with Ralph, at Mick and Ralph's over on the east end of Freeside. Other than that, your guess is as good as mine.
Right. See ya.
Talk to you later.
Well, that's one job done. As abhorrent as it may be.
Good day. Something you need, kid?
What do you do around here?
Hunting and killing, plain and simple.
Bounty hunter.
Bingo! Now, if you're done asking stupid questions, I have more important things to do.
Any tips?
Be quick and quiet, and don't get dead.
You know what? They sound like good tips. I'll take it.
Hello there.
Not feeling like I need some chips right now. That said, the gamer roulette might not go too amiss. What do you say, Veronica? You a gambler? Yeah, sure.
Welcome to the Atomic Wrangler. Looking to exchange?
I've got some Legion money.
How many chips would you like?
Look, I've got... Oh, just give me 100
Here's your
chips.
chips. Is there anything else I can help you with?
No, that'll do. See ya.
Talk to you later.
Good day.
Bit of roulette. Okay. Let's stick a little bit in the second 12. Just one in the second 12. Black. 6 on that. There. Here. 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 And it's gonna be odd number. And finish the bet. Hit her rolling. Well, it was black. Lost 22 though. Not great. Let's increase the bet to 5. Second dozen. There. Zero, 1, or 2. Why not? Even this time, red. There. There. And there. Yeah. That doesn't look too bad. Just finish the bet. Point is, this is Legion money. It's not like we could use it to buy anything. Damn, that was close to what we were on. Black, odd, 19 to 36. But to balance that, we'll put a first dozen bet. In terms of the first dozen, I wouldn't put it here. I'll put another one in there, here, and it's going to be in the middle. Yeah, that'll do. $21? Cards just aren't on my side today. Last bet. That's as much as I can bet. Let's go. Any earnings at all. Hey! We won some. You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna go on the fact that we won.
Welcome to the Atomic
Can you turn these into cash,
In
please?
what
Just caps.
Caps it is. Will there be anything else?
No, that's all. Thanks. It's a 1-to-1 rate, is it?
Enjoy your stay at the Atomic Wrangler.
I've got my eye on you.
Really? Bounty hunter? That's encouraging. What's the ghoul story?
Whoa, baby. Am I looking at a mirror? Or are you just that ugly?
Excuse me?
What? You mean you're not part of the act? Huh. Sorry. Thought you were the heckler Garrett hired to spice up the shows.
So you're the stand-up comedian, huh?
Yeesh, is my act that bad? Or are you just that dumb? Yeah, that's right. Got me a nice juicy contract with the management.
Can't be paying you that much here.
Okay, I admit it. I ain't exactly rowing in caps here. But what do you want? I'm under contract. I can't get out.
It's a fair point. Who exactly are you?
Either you need to get your eyes checked, or that famous fleeting thing is true. And since I happen to be world famous, you must be going blind. Name's Hadrian. Bet you never saw a ghoul in a suit before, huh? Of course, you don't exactly strike me as the worldly type.
You know, actually, I have seen a ghoul in a suit named Jason. Man was possibly the craziest person I've ever met. So yeah.
Yeah, go on. Scram.
Here. I heard there were 2 Garretts running the show here. Where's the other one? Another guard. Guess not then, huh? No. 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 Just leave everyone's rooms open.
Welcome back. What can I get you?
I could use some help with my reputation here.
For the right caps, I might be able to put in a good word, or let people know you're not such a bad guy. What do you have in mind?
You know what, never mind.
What do you need, then?
I was hoping you might have had the ability to get me a passport, but guess
Later.
not. Yeah, well, there's good caps in what you're offering. Silver Rush won't do me any good. Barely even a gambling hall, just a weapons store. I got two options for getting a hold of.
Want to get lucky? Head on down to the Atomic Wrangler.
Sure.
Hungry?
Got two options: the Kings, or the Followers of the Apocalypse. The Followers aren't all bad.
If it can be bought, it can be found at Nick and Ralph's.
Alright, free side's open to us, guys. Let's get to work.
We've got stuff we're not